Приветствую всех, меня зовут Виктор, это Sedeus Games, и мы продолжаем проходить Greedfall, и у нас встреча с леденцом. Да, пришлось мне дождаться ночи, потому что скотина появляется только ночью. Что? Где кто? Хера себе ему втащил. Я не понял, ты что, люди леденца, что ли? Сладенький не хочет с нами общаться? Где этот? Где-то тут, наверное. Где ж? О, тихо, чай. Убьем? О, это какой-то колдырь ночной. Так, я не понял, где этот дрищ сладкий? Ну, где-то здесь. Где-то здесь, но не здесь. Может, где-то проход был, я его не заметил просто. Ну и где, мать его, этот леденец? Так, может здесь, сюда? А, вот, наверное, здесь. Точно, он стоит. Так ты же не леденец.
You again?
Леденец?
What do you want this time?
Why so defensive? Petrus, you have a proposal to make, I believe.
That's right. I've thought of a little scheme that could make us all very rich. You know me, so you also know I'm quite clever, and that my ideas are always fruitful.
You have a reputation of being a first-class manipulator.
Wait, at least listen to our proposal.
You really take me for an idiot? Gentlemen, teach them not to mess with me again.
Не, ну я предлагал тебе по-мирному решить, но ты отказался. Как покури.
How are we going to influence Cornelia's bets without candy cane?
Have faith, my child. Let's start by searching the body.
И как же там мне надо поднять харизму, если у меня по максимуму харизма уже заряжена? Все равно не хватило на эту херню. Да я понял, что надо search the body. Не надо это повторять. Поношенные стальные перчатки, ключ леденца, письмо леденца от леденцу от предстоятельницы. Мне сообщили о необычном поединке между эмиссаром Содружества и старым чемпионом арены. Может ли это представить для нас интерес? Пока что ставки не слишком высоки, но быть может, вам известно что-то, чего я не знаю. Ответное письмо опустите в наш тайник, но будьте предельно осторожны. Есть основания полагать, что за мной следят. Ага.
Petrus, your prayers have been answered. This crook had a letter from Cornelia on him and a key.
My child, this letter confirms that our plan may work. Cornelia is interested in your fight.
She also mentioned a secret letterbox for returning the mail. This key probably opens it.
If that is the case, all we have to do is slip in a letter from Candy Cane. I've got it. We'll slip a fake one in, advising him to bet on the fact you will hold on for 5 minutes.
This letterbox is probably not far from here.
Wait, my child. I will first write this fake letter for Cornelia.
Petrus, you would make the perfect criminal.
There is no light without shadow. The enlightened knows it, and knows how to guide the righteous ones.
Да чё, мне предлагают лечь через 5 минут, что ли? И сразу сдохнуть. Так, где эта фигня? Так, это мне опять по этому лабиринту гребаному бегать, да? Сюда, наверное. Нет, это не сюда. Где выход вообще? Ага, вот выход. У меня там с кем-то репутация ухудшилась, я не посмотрел с кем. Когда я убил этого леденца. Ну-ка. Так. Блин, прям летающий дракон. Как это там прыгающий тигр, летающий дракон, или как это фильм назывался? Чего? А, открыть ключом. Все. Дождаться 24 часа. Ой, как это все замечательно, что мне 2 раза надо бегать и спать. Я уже просто 1 раз бегал, типа пришел туда. Мне сообщили, что времени недостаточно, ну, то есть, типа, надо ночью приходить. Я пришлось мне бежать и отдыхать. В моем славном особняке. Как это вообще попасть-то в славный особняк? По-моему, я не сюда побежал. Да. Так, сюда. Что за гребаный лабиринт? Реально, как тут проходить-то нормально? Не видно, непонятно. Непонятно, куда бежать, что делать. А, вон, добежал до резиденции. Аллилуйя, я справился. Спать. 20 часов. Спать. Ну, давай в полдень. Победить чемпиона, это я могу. Так, куда мне бежать? Так, значит, сюда, 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 окей. А, победить чемпиона, то есть. Ага. Ну, если Корнелия ставит, ну, что я продержусь 5 минут. А, типа не более 5 минут, наверное, ставит. Потому что вот так. Типа я не более 5 минут продержусь. А я-то сейчас возьму его и завалю этого местного чемпиона. Арена монетной стражи. Знаком черепа отмечены враги, уровень которых намного выше вашего. С такими противниками лучше не связываться. Да ладно, я их всех убивал. Вообще на изиче. Черепов этих. Здорово. Ага.
Ah, there you are. I was told you'd be taking on one of our old champions. Are you ready for the fight? Beware. Contrary to the challenges, this combat must be fought alone. Your friends must remain in the stands.
Yes, I am ready.
So, jump into the arena, and may the better fighter win.
Хм, какой-то интересный.
What a brilliant spectacle. Congratulations on your victory.
Thank you. It wasn't easy.
Это да.
And here are your winnings from the combat. You've earned them.
Bravo! A glorious victory, which is made all the sweeter by double compensation.
I don't believe I've ever seen you happier. The thought of holding something over Cornelius seems to do you wonders.
That is true. Politics is an extremely subtle game, and just as satisfying as fighting in an arena.
I imagine we need to go and see her now.
Yes, and I hope you will enjoy the moment every bit as much as I will.
Да, это действительно был очень сложный бой. Я 10 раз нажал на одну кнопочку и все, и всех убил. Сложнейший бой. Маги слегка переапаны здесь. Не, хотя может быть тут и с топором было бы то же самое. Я-то топором не бил никаким еще. Может, с топором даже было бы проще. Так, мне надо бежать. Куда мне надо бежать? Так, бежим. Ой, сюда. Ага, наверное, здесь можно побегать. Блин, лучше я побегу обратно. Так, я правильно стою? Нет, неправильно, мне надо куда-то туда. А лучше я побегу через свою резиденцию. Я хоть знаю дорогу более-менее. Могли уже деревяшку снять эту сожженную. Наместница, а у меня на тебя компроматик. Ты-ты-ты.
Lord de Sade. And you, Petrus. What can I do for you?
We have come to offer our support. We have learned that the arena was cruel to you.
How do you know that? Oh, I see. You tricked my informer.
We just let him believe that I would lose.
All I did was take the place of your moneylender. You owe me a handsome sum.
All of this just to make me spill the beans, am I right? I didn't expect you to play this kind of game, Your Excellency. It is true, though, that with such a teacher...
Oh, come on, Cornelia. You excel at this game.
It's true. And I also know when to admit defeat. What do you want from me?
We won't use what we know of you, nor what you owe us. So long as you act loyally towards the congregation and Constantine. Is that clear?
Is that what you're expecting? Ah, but I'm sure that this sly old fox has something else in mind, right? You hope that I'll support you when you court the rank of cardinal? You haven't learnt your lesson, then? Have you forgotten the abyss into which you plunged because of your ambition last time?
Petrus, what is she talking about?
Cornelia, you don't have the right to use that against me, to disclose what I revealed to you that day.
It was said under the seal of the Enlightened, it's true. But if someone deserves to know, it's him.
No, please.
Since you have no intention of speaking, I will. Petrus knew your mother, child. Your real mother.
My mother? Petrus, is this true? How?
Be damned, Cornelia. It's true. I knew your mother. I used to go to the jail to give my spiritual support to the prisoners of the Prince d'Orsay. That's where I met her. She was alone, afraid, and exhausted. And so strange. Obviously, I had no way of knowing that she came from here. The princes kept their secret well.
Why didn't you tell me about it? You knew that my uncle lied to me and you kept quiet.
I was ashamed. Ashamed of having left her to die in that dead-end pit. Completely alone.
Why talk to others about it then? Why does she know?
One evening, in a fit of despair, Petrus felt the need to share this great burden with someone.
At the time, you were the ear of the enlightened, Cornelia. You have broken your vows. Ah, damnation. It's better out in the open. I've wanted to tell you about it since I met you. Now that you know, I want to do something in her memory. I will help you find your family here on the island. The prince sent you here to use you. But I can ensure that all of this serves a purpose.
How could I possibly believe you now? You have used me for your scheming and kept me in the dark.
I understand how you feel, my child. Let's wait a little, until you've taken it all in. Time heals the wounds of the soul. Come back and see me when you are ready. As for you, Cornelia, remember what we have on you. You no longer have the upper hand.
Be careful, de Sardet. You now see the real Petrus, sly and opportunistic.
Ну, это давай потрещим. Я прям сейчас готов.
My dear child, what can I do for you?
Ну ты же там это. Блин, ну...
What was your role at my uncle's court?
No. But I was part of the embassy. Taleme was hoping to convert the congregation, and they had sent... I tried to teach you some of the basics because you had a but you were so young. You preferred to run around the halls with a wooden sword.
Да.
I'll see you later, father.
Take care, my child.
Хотел уже, типа, ага, да, все понятно. Остались только вот эти. Так, страдания Константина меня как бы не особо заботит, если честно. Встретиться с Гленданом, главой совета. Так, пойдем встретимся с Гленданом. Для начала надо взять себе в услужение бабеху с пистолетом. Она очень сильно бьет, прям вообще дико сильно. Сиора лечит, атака лечит. Так, как-то, блин, опять бежать, перемещаться далеко. Вот неудобный город. Вот там, который изначально наш город, он такой нормальный. Там направо повернул, и ты уже около своего жилища. А тут надо бежать туда. Так, бабеха. Тихо, тихо, тихо. Составить группу. Петрус уходит. Альфа приходит. Подтвердите выйти. Так, переместиться. И мы перемещаемся в лагерь Укергано. Никто не хочет с нами потрещать, не? Так, ну-ка, что-нибудь появилось? О, кстати, ну-ка, там периодически в сундуке что-нибудь появляется. Так, ну это понятно, это было. Это нет. Здесь больше ничего нету. Плащи. Ну-ка. Есть что? Кольце божественного света. Так, это мне такое же. Острый клеймор. Дубинка. Узорчатая перечница. Так, ничего. Поношенный шлем, офицерский тюрбан. А чё у меня от островитян ничего не продается? Так, тут ничего. Что там? Цепь инквизитора. Магический взрыв. Урон плюс 60. Не, у меня там сопротивление всякими. К тому же легендарный шей. Опа, где это я? Так, куда бежать? Куда? О, а что это здесь вообще не было? Ничего себе, территория какая-то неисследованная. Так, мне сюда, жилище Глендана. Встретитесь с Гленданом, главой совета. Как туда попасть вообще? Сюда, что ли, как-то? Черт его знает. Ну, давай попробуем. Туда пойдем. А, так погоди, это случайно не там место, где я нашел эту Альфу, с которой я сейчас бегаю. Да не, вроде не то. Я вообще тут не был, что странно. Не, а был, здесь разбойников я уговорил уйти. Грубо. Так, что это за место? Кувис, пещера. А, пещера знаний. Да. Так, а я туда могу где-то пройти здесь? Что-то я уже не помню уже. Здесь я что-то открывал, какие-то корни здесь были. Как туда пройти-то вообще? наверное, сюда. Ага, столбы, точно, столбы. А, так он туда и не ходил. Кергано. Надо будет все это оббегать. Да посмотреть, что там и где там. Мало ли что-то заныкано здесь полезного. Но это я уже, наверное, сам оббегаю. Между сериями. Так, ребятушки, у вас тут какой-нибудь торговец есть? Дорхадген, что-то там, что-то такое. Дорхадген. Так, ну я так понимаю, он там где-то наверху сидит, Гриндан этот.
Do it. Hello, my name is Desardet. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation. May I enter?
Good day, Legate de Sardet. No, this building is closed to Renaigse.
I am Siora, daughter of Vladne, daughter of Meb. My mother, the Mal of the Red Spears, was a member of the council.
All here remember, and the Vorst Tirse. She was a courageous Mal, but you are not yet Mal in her stead, and you do not carry her seal. I am sorry, Siora. I cannot allow you to enter.
I beg your pardon. I did not know.
If I cannot enter, perhaps you could tell the elder of the council that I request an audience.
Glendon cannot speak with you, Legate. Times are difficult, and his time is precious. He only accepts to meet the members of the council or their representatives.
How can I prove that I am the representative of one of them?
If you are a trusted friend of a council member, he will give you his seal, and we would know it. I will then be glad to allow you to enter. You would be the first Renaigse to obtain such an honor.
Ну все понятно, Сиору делаем членом совета
I
и
will
все.
return later.
If you have a seal, you will be welcome. If not, you...
Да, иди в жопу.
Karans,
Ага,
do you need something?
ага, понятно.
I must leave you.
И как это мне?
See you later.
Чего написано по квесту? Дождаться встречи с участниками совета, готовым помочь вам. Окей. А как это сделать? Ну-ка, давай, понял, отойдем, может, скриптовая сценка сейчас работает. Оп. Не, ни хера не сработало. Значит, надо пойти попытаться помочь нашему кузену. Кузен? Так, ну ладно, здесь я потом все оббегаю, эту территорию. Лагерь. О, кстати, лагерь. А лагерь? Лагерь, пожалуй, я сбегу, открою прямо сейчас. И, наверное, там будет уже какой-то квест на Сиору, чтобы мы типа с ней пошли там на совет. Ну. Что, красивое такое озеро, приятное. Прям вообще симпатично так. Отличный кадр, я считаю. Красиво. Еще бы солнышко такое сбоку падало. Было вообще отлично. Так, ладно, ну если нас сюда не пускают, погнали к этому найдем лекарство. Найди лекарство, обратитесь за помощью к лучшему доктору Хикмета, Сан-Матеуса. Лекарство, переключиться. Короче. Веншавей это у нас не здесь. Нам надо переместиться куда-то. Так. Веншавей. Ага, вот. Ну, скорее всего, я говорю, мы будем советником главным на острове. Да. А Константин, к сожалению, умрет. Ну.
Quesi! Get out! Who do you think you are to defoil our ritual? One of those mind shakers, no doubt.
Рожу хочешь?
It is your duty to assure we are not interrupted.
1,000 pardons, Tien. It is indeed one of those mind shakers.
A mind shaker? Look at him more closely, Aiden. He is on Almanawi. Present yourself and tell me why you interrupt our ceremony.
My name is Desardet. I've come looking for you to ask for your help.
I greet you, Donegad. We are so sorry to have interrupted your ritual. But my friend truly needs your advice.
Don't excuse yourself. Are you the daughter of Bladned? Are you not a Denegad as well?
It is true. But my powers of healing are far less powerful than your own.
Then, how can I help you?
My cousin suffers from a terrible sickness. The Malachor.
I do not know this sickness. But perhaps we call it by a different name.
It turns the blood black and provokes terrible suffering. And alas, it is fatal in all cases.
The symptoms of its victims start with severe headaches and nausea. Their blood becomes effectively darker and more viscous. The veins become visible. In the end, the victim weakens and dies. We have not, as of yet, found a treatment.
We've never seen the ailing touched by such a sickness. And I doubt I am able to heal your cousin.
We are looking for a remedy, but urgently need to relieve his pain. Could you slow the progression of the sickness? Keep him from suffering?
In that, I can help you. I know how to make one forget the pain, even the most severely wounded.
But Tiern, with all that is happening now, you cannot leave to visit this ill person.
It is true. My village needs me now. I cannot leave. I must attend them.
What is going on? Perhaps we can help you.
Truly? You?
Do they have a choice, Aiden? They do really seem to have need of me, don't they?
Well then, tell us what we need to do.
The situation has become unbearable. And it all started when these mind shakers began arriving. They wanted to convert everyone and take them to another place. Turn them away from us. And of course, the village folk would not be persuaded. But the mind shakers remained.
And it was also at that time the Tenland started to attack. It is not their way to do as such.
There are many wounded, and recently many have gone missing. We must discover from where these monsters come.
I can try and talk sense into the missionaries, perhaps with the help of Bishop Petrus. As for the attacks of the creatures, I will see what I can do. But I need more information.
Our master hunter, or the families of the Taken, could most likely help you.
Very well. I'll take care of it. Make preparations to accompany us. The days are burning like very thin candles.
Do not worry. If you see to the concerns of my village, I will be most happy to accompany you.
Let's go and see this Master Hunter. He may be able to explain all there is to learn about these attacks.
Я хочу такую шапку какой-то с этого чувака, хиллера. Она к моему костюму будет подходить идеально. Может, надо к этому какому-нибудь торговцу из племени обратиться, блин. А чем он тут таким занят важным, что он ко со мной пойти не может? Я что-то не понял. Как сидит, просто в огонь пялится. Ну ладно. Так, охотники, где ты там, охотник? Так, говорить с охотником Виншавай. Ну, пойдем поговорим с охотником.
Good day. Are you the Master Hunter?
Beortir tu madre, Naxe. I am indeed one and the same person. What do you want of me?
The Dunegad, Katasach, spoke to me about the animal attacks. Can you tell me more?
The Tenlands have been angered. They are very angry. The beasts have always lived here. But they only attack if we tread near their nest. Of late, they attack on sight. There have been many wounded, and some of our young have even disappeared. It may be that the Tenlands killed them, but it is also possible they followed the missionaries.
What can you tell me about the Tenlands?
They are normally very peaceful creatures, very calm, but who defend their young with fury. During the attacks, I noticed that they were not all the same. Not all from the same nest.
What do you mean?
That the other beasts don't come from here, but from other places. And that they are coming more and more often.
Were there many victims?
Many wounded. Thanks to the healing powers of the Dunegad, they survived. But the attacks happen more and more often. And they come with greater fury. I try to chase them away, to destroy any nests that I found, but still, more of them come. And now our children disappear. The stress alone could kill our village.
Can you tell me who the children are?
A young fisherman and a gatherer. You will find the sister of the woman and the brother of the man in the village.
I will go and see them. I believe I can help you in your fight against the Tenlands. How would you advise me to go about it?
You must destroy their nests. It's sad, but the only way to stop their numbers growing. There are most likely 3 around here. I can point you in the direction to one that I discovered. I would have taken care of it, but my village cannot spare my presence here.
Охраняет, стоит, ни хера не
I did not
делает.
find the 2 others. Some in the village may know where to find them.
And how would I go about destroying the nests?
You must burn them and kill the dominant one, or else they will build again. We see them especially at dawn. After that, we no longer see them. But be careful, Renaxe. The night belongs to the Tenlands. That is when they are most awake. Going out at night is very dangerous.
I thank you for your advice. We shall go and destroy these nests come dawn. Isn't it odd that these creatures who are normally passive have become so aggressive?
Yes. Yes. This has never happened in my lifetime.
What do you know? Speak. Lives are at risk.
I do not speak of things I am not sure of. The Renaigse, like you, do not understand the bond we have with nature.
Так.
Is there anything that we might be able to do for you?
Besides destroying their nests and fighting the Tenlands, do you know the art of crafting weapons? Our artisan was among the wounded, and my weapon is broken.
I can try to repair it.
Here, in this condition, it is of no use to me at all.
What do you know about the missionaries?
The Mind Shakers? They came here before the attacks of the Tenlands and buzz around us like flies. They speak of light, of demons, and the soul. Their words make little sense. All that they want is for us to join their village, and that we serve them as if they were Tiern. They want to make us Renaigse. They want to sever our bond with our lands. Their words do not touch those old enough to understand. But the young are sometimes swayed. And listen, they follow them to their Eden village. And they become their servants. Their bond is cut.
Have you tried to fight them?
No. But some have fought. Because they treat the young girls badly. I think if not for the attacks, no one would have turned to them and their light. But hope fled our village. And the weak of courage have doubts and listen to their lies.
It sounds as if the attacks began at a timely moment for the missionaries. Look, I really need you to tell me what you know about the call.
I regret I cannot speak words about something.
I must be going. Katasach advised us to speak with the families of those missing. Perhaps they might know where the Tenlands have built their nests.
Так, что там? Оружие починить того ракетоца. Уровень 1, ну на. Недостаточно высок. Как это недостаточно высок? Погоди, я же это самое, я же крутой механик. Перчатки. Куда я просрал ювелирные перчатки? Блин, они же у меня были, лежали прямо у меня вот в сумке. Их что, продал, что ли? Вот дядя. Так, ладно, ну допустим. Мне надо уровень 1 ремонта. Окей. Что у нас тут еще есть? Так, поговорить с какими-то этими. Поговорить с родственниками пропавших. Ага, там где-то родственник один из. Ну-ка, расскажи нам.
Good day. I've been sent here by your Denegad. He asked me to help you.
I hope he is right, and that you are not like the Mind Shakers. My sister has gone missing.
It is for that very reason that I'm here. To attempt to find her or to understand what has happened.
Then I will tell you what I know.
Your sister, what does she look like?
She is a very beautiful young woman. Kind and sweet. I miss her so very much.
Охрененное описание.
Does she know she should be wary of the beasts?
Oh yes, she knows it very well. But she has been star-eyed of late. And the stars make you forget all caution.
Рассеянный. Что, она наоборот с этим рыбачком замутила там? И они убежали из деревни?
How long has she been missing?
2 nights have gone by since. She told me that she was going to gather berries. It was early in the day, but she never returned. I called for her from the edge of the village, in vain, and the Tenlands were roaming.
Do you know where she usually goes picking?
Certainly, in the clearing. We find a great many berries there.
А сама сходить не пробовал за сестрой-то?
Is there anyone in the village that might want to help?
No, everyone loves her. Maybe a little too much.
Why do you say that?
She is beautiful and young. The Mind Shakers took notice. And the boys of the village did as well.
What do you think has likely happened?
She might have been attacked by the Tenlands. But it was early, and they come out mostly at night.
You think it might have been something else?
I hope. Even if it is a strange hope. Perhaps she was taken by the Mind Shakers. They were pestering her the other day. They behaved without respect. A boy intervened and chased them off.
But you think that they might have captured her when she was outside of the village? That merits inspection. Tell me about the Tenlands, about their attacks.
Before, I only very rarely came across the beasts. We knew their nesting grounds and kept clear of them. But now they are everywhere and they attack everyone. They've even been known to come as close as the clearing where we pick berries. Very far from their favorite grounds.
Do you know how to fight them?
No, I am not a fighter. If you want such advice, ask the Master Hunter.
Very well. I will go and investigate this clearing. Perhaps they built a nest nearby.
It is possible, because before there was never one near there.
Could you tell me anything about the missionaries?
They are monosynaig. They think that they can take anything they desire.
What do you mean?
They came to our beautiful village. They wanted to take away our young people. Many heard their words and left. We never saw them again. But I saw how they treated my sister. I believe that they take the young to serve them. They wanted to take my sister like that, as if she were a tool. And if it were not for the young fisherman...
The one who's also missing?
Yes. He was very brave. I hope they didn't hurt her to avenge their pride.
I'm going to have to go and speak with them.
Ну да, понятно. Рыбачок с со сборщицей решили основать семейное гнездышко где-нибудь, да? Или пошли к помутителям, чтобы основать его, я не знаю, короче. Ух ты, что-то там красиво, так, ну-ка, заберись. Там солнышко светит. Так, ладно, давайте-ка на этом серию завершим. В следующей серии мы уже разгадаем тайну, кто же похитил сборщицу ягод. Вот. Не забывайте подписываться на канал, если вы еще не подписаны. Комментируйте видео, задавайте вопросы. А на этом все. Всем до встречи. Всем пока.